Okay guys, welcome back. So following on from our driver testing where we tested the new Mizuno STZ, we tested RADSPEED, we tested Srixon ZX7, we're going to dive into the fairway woods.
Yeah, underdogs basically those drivers were. The fairway wood sales are always way behind driver, I would assume.
It's a little sexier than a fairway wood.
It's a little sexier than fairway wood, but I still think the 3-wood market is pretty interesting to people. I think 3-woods have come a long way. They are also getting crazy expensive. So Cobra, obviously offering a little bit lower cost one, is a good item. Srixon and Mizuno, not so much, I guess, in the low cost, but they are offering really good stuff, similar to the drivers. So curious to see how these match up. I think their drivers were 2 of the best that we've tested this year.
Definitely. And I think for people that are looking, you know, we're obviously talking about certain ones like Mizuno, perfect example of a great value driver for the performance. But if you're in the market for a driver and a fairway wood, you might be looking at, well, can I get double the value if I get 2? Do I save myself a little bit more money? And the answer is you very well could. Something like the Canadian market, the Mizuno is going to retail at $399. There are others like the TaylorMade Sim that are going to be out at $499.
Yes.
Titleist a little bit more expensive, that type of thing. So you could, double the value that you get from your purchase if you fit nicely into those, and we're going to find out if that's the case here.
I think the Cobra 3-wood was good in the live test. The Mizuno 3-wood was really good in the live test. And initial testing with that Srixon 3-wood, I remember it being very friendly, very easy to hit.
Really good.
Yeah.
Okay, well let's dive in there. Let's go, we've got the Cobra up first.
Good first hit.
It's a lovely opener.
It's like I remember. Easy to hit off the deck.
Really nice.
Swing. Clink.
Very neutral in its flight, isn't it?
Absolutely. No, it's not. It looks upright, obviously, and it is upright, but it's flying fine. That's good too. More square.
So slightly low in the head there, maybe?
Felt like it, yeah. Lower strike, probably launched a bit lower. Yep. Well, no.
Not too bad. Just turned the loft down a touch, that was all.
1 millimeter.
Beauty. A beauty.
A little spinny, but not bad.
Look at the height this thing's getting.
It's so easy to hit high. I'm not even trying. Oh! I really like this.
That's your best one.
Yep. Yeah, this thing is great. This is a fantastic 3-wood.
I mean, this is everything that we said we didn't like about the Callaway and was a struggle.
Yeah.
Because when you did catch it slightly behind it,
oh, screwed.
You lost all sorts of performance. This is phenomenal.
Ah!
A groove low.
Yeah.
Everything else was good about it though.
It was.
That's a keeper.
Yeah, that felt nice.
So nice.
That's good.
That's the one.
There we go.
That is the one. Smashing.
Ooh. It's kind of like the driver. I always forget that this thing sounds really good. Oh my God. Do it.
That is a low spin hammer. It's a lovely strike.
No doubt it's lower spin than the other two.
It's nice.
That's nice.
That's really good there.
Kind of have to neck it to make it spin the same as the other two.
Right.
Interesting. Just got a little bit more knuckle in it.
Yeah, knuckly. It's got a knuckly ball in there.
It does.
Okay guys, 3 extremely different products from the Mizuno, the Cobra and the Srixon. Standout performer without question, and we probably expected it, was the Mizuno. It just loves the high,
does it ever?
Easy launch. Covers 270 in the air very, very easily. It was the quickest of the bunch.
Yeah.
But it done it with launch and spin, which we always love to see.
I love basically everything about what that throughwood did. And that's at the 15-degree setting, and obviously you could loft it. If someone's looking at that going, oh, I kind of spin my 3-wood too much, well, that's fine. You could loft this down.
Yep.
But that's about as balanced and also good looking and feeling as a 3-wood as I've probably ever tested.
Definitely. Looking at the dynamic lie angle, and this is something, guys, you'll probably hear us talking a little bit more about this when it shows up in tests.
Mm-hmm.
To be 4 degrees flatter than the Cobra for a player like yourself, it just is going to make you trust your delivery.
Yeah.
And that's what that was.
Okay.
That's what that was. You had no hesitation or doubt about how that club sat at address.
No.
Therefore, you were able to swing it as you would like to swing it. The Cobra, by far being the most upright, you were swinging with a handbrake on a little bit with that one, fearing the low right.
Interesting. And the dynamic loft came with it because of the face angle. Very interesting.
So you were able to retain the dynamic loft via a flatter lie angle.
Very interesting.
Pretty cool, eh?
That's really, really cool. Yeah, I think the dynamic lie might have been the biggest difference between those two, because the Rad is quite a friendly shape. It sets up nice. It's easy to hit off the deck.
Yeah.
It's just the lie angle that personally was a complaint. I think if you struggle with a fade, then this is a great choice.
Yeah.
I would go with the Rad if you want a bit of draw bias.
Definitely.
The opposite, obviously, for the Mizuno. The Srixon was kind of, well, it really was in the middle in terms of lie. It just was a different launch and spin window. It was much more knuckly, which is great, I think, for the person that needs to knock their flight down. It was easy to hit in terms of getting it off the deck, but it kept the spin low.
It really, really did. I mean, it was a bomber flight, wasn't it?
It really was, yeah.
It was a bomber flight. Good launch, but spin just didn't really want to climb, and it was pretty quick.
Great 3-wood.
Yeah, again, just go back to that Mizuno though. They've engineered 3 degrees of lie angle adjustment into their sleeve, which is why they can start so flat. It's kind of the opposite of a ping.
Of course.
Ping start in where they believe is neutral, and then you have the extreme flat setting, which is 3 flat of neutral.
So this is in its flattest configuration right now.
It's really good, isn't it?
It looks so good. Probably going to be my favorite of the year so far. I mean, it's January 25th, but so far I haven't tested a 3-wood this good.
I hope Mizuno have enough in stock.
I know, seriously. Yeah, they're going to sell a ton.
manage the demand off the back of seeing how this is.
Yeah.
Guys, you're not going to see a fairway wood outperform that this year.
No.
That's very unlikely, unless you have very unique characteristics, unless you need something from a weighting perspective. I would not expect us to drop in a other brand into this and way outperform Mizuno. There's
other brands that will keep up with it, but I think the fact that Mizuno's gotten everything right in terms of the looks and the sound and feel of it also, it's going to be a serious contender with that performance.
Impressive.
Awesome.
Very, very impressive. Okay, guys, more to come. We have some testing actually with some Sim 2 product. It's the only fairway wood I can think of that we've hit this year that in its initial testing has launched as high as that was Sim 2 Max.
Yes, Sim 2 Max was very, very easy to hit.
Very high launch, bigger profile, and has launched like that. It just doesn't have the same adjustability.
True.
So more to come from that.
Definitely.
Okay. All right, guys, that's kind of a little sneaky peek at the fairway woods. We've been very drivers focused, but we will start now transitioning to some of the fairway wood and hybrid testing. And then after that, once the buzz has died down, then the companies will be a little bit more freeing the release of things like golf balls and wedges and,
of course,
and other things, putters, things that they don't want to get lost because they know everyone's interested in the driver.
Yeah, this is it's driver time. Driver and woods time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Lots more to come, guys. We will see you again soon.